Well, hello, this is Remmel from STEVEN SEAGULLS and you're watching Loud TV.
You take a mortal man and put him in control.
I'm originally from a smallish town in pretty much the center parts of Finland, and my mom's family is, I don't know, been farmers for about 300 years, so I spent most of my summers in their farm and stuff like that, so I could say I've had my share of the countryside. Well, most of us, I cannot say that I was born in the countryside or in an agricultural family, but three of us are from the middle of the countryside, and two of us are from a pretty small town, from not even near from the capital. So, so I could say that there's a good country essence in our band. Yeah, we've grown up listening to Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, AC/DC, all these bands, and we've also, all of us have played in metal bands when we were younger, and yeah, there's a big metal scene in Finland, so you cannot miss it, kind of. But we were kids in the 90s, so all these bands were huge back then, so. Well, our bass player enjoys his black metal. I consider myself more of maybe a hardcore metal guy, like Raised Fists and stuff like that, but I also do enjoy the softer stuff like Iron Maiden. But yeah, originally we are from different parts of Finland. One is from the eastern part and the western, and you know, and we all ended up in this smallish town called Jyväskylä. We ended up studying there. Some of us studied music and some of us studied in the university, different things. But when you are a musician in a small town, you at some point you get to know each other, and three of us played in this Finnish pop band, and four other guys played in this band for at least 10 years. And they actually formed the band, or STEVEN SEAGULLS. They started it in 2010 as kind of a concept thing for only like 20 gigs in restaurants. They at first it was more like a Western type of concept thing, but then they asked me to join about a little bit over 3 years ago, and I said, yeah, let's try it. And I think at that point we kind of started do it more acoustic, and it used to have an electric guitar and a little bit spaghetti western type of thing, but about 3 years ago we thought that okay, let's try the full acoustic thing, and we did the first video fully acoustic also, and that's basically the raw history of the band. Not a joke, but more of a side project maybe, that inside of other bands they had this thing going, and of course there's a humoristic element there, but the content itself, the music, we kind of like to take it really seriously, because when people come to see us, you don't want to, you know, screw it up. You want to be as good as you can. So, but of course there's humor elements in it also, but it was more of a side project, yeah. Yeah, we have been really surprised from the beginning. It was a surprise for us, because the first video that we did was the Trooper, and it was shot for our booking agent in Finland for a promote material for him to, you know, here's this kind of band, do you want to book this band? And we just put it in the YouTube, and I think the first places that kind of made some sort of a news about it was some Iron Maiden fan site in the internet or something like that, and then few metal web scenes made a kind of a news thing about it also, and it started to evolve and all the live videos are one take videos. The guy who did the photos, for example, for our new album, has shot most of the live videos with one camera and usually 2 mics, and it's one shot video. Of course, we have done maybe 5 or 6 takes, but all the sound is genuine from the video. And the latest video, Aces High, that we did is more like a actual music video, but I think the next one might be a one take live video again. So. Yeah, well, we've done 2 tours there, and we're going to start our 3rd US tour actually this Friday from New York. We do small clubs, some festivals, so I would not talk about success, but we are really happy to get to play there and in other countries. I think we have played 21 countries so far, and it's been clubs of maybe 150 people, and then big festivals in the summer, so everything in between. So it's of course we are really fortunate to be able to play in those countries, so it's really nice. No, we are really happy. We started playing in France last December in STEVEN SEAGULLS, and after that we've done a few other festivals during the winter, and this summer we did a bunch of festivals here, and yeah, we're coming back in November, and it's been actually surprising, because we thought that maybe this kind of music would not maybe find its audience in France, but it's been really cool. We've done a few club shows in Lille and some other places too, and the audience was just crazy. They're really loud, and seem to be people that like to have a lot of fun, so we're really happy too. And all the festivals and clubs are so well organized here that it's always happy to come here. We have some ideas that we're gonna keep them secret, but we tried Panama by Van Halen for this album also. Didn't work out right, but I think we might go back to that at some point, so we will see. We have some ideas, but we want to keep all the options open, see what we come up with, but I think we will have a lot of cover songs and maybe some originals. The new album has 1 original song on it, and so maybe the next one might have a few more. Who knows? We will see. We don't want to push or kind of, we want to feel natural when we do things. So if making covers feels natural, we'll do it. And yeah, if it feels like it, and if we can compose good enough songs, if the songs are good. We have pretty high standards for ourselves that we want to keep, as we spoke earlier, the content, the music, we want to keep it as tight and good as possible. So we will see, but I think we will have a few more original songs on the next album.